One thing about being so gifted intuitively and having that inner knowing is that you have to be okay and comfortable. And this is why a lot of us that have that inner knowing, we basically have such strong emotional maturity because we have to be able to feel and know very hard truths. The downloads that come to us, the truths that we know, where our inner knowing just knows what we know. We have had to get comfortable with the different truths that come about, because sometimes those truths will come up about people that you have trusted, people that you have spent quality time with, people that you have leaned on in your time of struggle, people that you really, as I say this, genuinely love and care for. But sometimes you can love and care for someone and you all can come from two totally different worlds. You can be totally different people. Or you all can be so similar but yet so different in aspects of life. You can have moments where you have grown so much from the version of yourself that you used to be that was more aligned with them, that was more similar to them, that once you have grown so much to a point that you have outgrown that version of yourself that you were, that aligned with those people. And that when you outgrew that version of yourself, you also outgrew those people. 211. And with you having that inner knowing and feeling that energetic distance between you and a loved one, someone that was close with you. And when you feel that energetic distance, you feel like that this person energetically is turning away from this connection and they are walking the other way. You feel it energetically. They don't have to say it. They don't have to come to you. You just feel it. And once they energetically turn the opposite direction and walk in their own direction, away from you all's connection, you will begin to receive the downloads of the truths of what has been going on behind the scenes, beneath the surface, things that were once hidden from you. Because if you had found it out in the time that you were around them, it would have made things awkward. It would have created tension. It would have created this elephant in the room. That's why when they walked away, it's like they were leaving a trail of truths behind them. And now you're being made, those truths are being made visible. You are being made aware of what was going on. It's no longer hidden from you. And what's no longer hidden from you are a few things. Things that these people have said about you. Things that people have thought about you. Feelings that people have felt about you. And when these truths download into your spirit and you are made aware of them, they are often difficult to face, or if it's not difficult, it's uncomfortable for you to face and for you to know, because these truths are uncomfortable truths, because you once trusted those people. You once really, it's not that you outgrew the love for those people, but you spent time with those people. You had fun with those people. You laughed with those people. You went out with those people. You had fun with those people. You all had a good time. And then to find out the things that they spoke about you behind your back when you were not around, things that they have said about you, the judgments that they have made against you. You realized that the more you become, the more people will, how can I say this? The more authentic you become, those that are no longer for you, in alignment with you, will naturally repel against your authenticity. They will reject this authentic version of you. They will reject your truth. You could be coming to them with the honest to God truth, the uncomfortable truth. And because it's that uncomfortable truth is so uncomfortable that they've now gotten uncomfortable with you. They've gotten uncomfortable with your energy. So they felt that they needed to remove themselves and walk away and distance themselves energetically. Turn away from this connection. Because they only could accept you for the version of yourself that they were used to, that they were familiar with, that made them comfortable. But because these newer versions, this more authentic version of you, is making them so uncomfortable, they're uncomfortable to be around you. And as they walk away and the truth is revealed, you realize that even though it may hurt to have to walk away from these people that I once loved, once spent time with, once hung out with, once enjoyed their company, I once shared moments with, although it hurts to have to walk away from these people, I now see and understand why it's for the best and why it's necessary. Because if this is how they feel about me behind my back, if this is what they think about me, if this is what they say, they're not truly for me then. They may have been at some point in time. But if we are going more into our authentic self, if they cannot accept me as this self, then they don't fully accept me. Because if the love was unconditional, they would accept all versions of me. But if they cannot accept all versions of me, the love is not unconditional. It's conditional. And a lot of times it's conditional for their comfort. Because once you start making them too uncomfortable, and it's not that you're making them uncomfortable with the treatment that you give them, because you give them respect, you give them love, you uplift their spirit, you speak life into them, you pour life into them. But the more authentic you come with yourself, when you show up, when you take up space, when you step into your boldness, into your truth, when you step into your power, when you speak your truth, it often is so uncomfortable that these people no longer find comfort in you. It's too uncomfortable. It's too intense. It's too different. It's too unfamiliar. It's unfamiliar territory that I don't want to explore. And if that person over there is exploring that territory, and if I have to have a connection with them and explore that territory, I'd rather just dismiss the territory and the person altogether. That's why you can feel dismissed or disregarded by these people, because you all are no longer in alignment. But this is for the betterment of your evolution, because you no longer have those people that would be energetically sucking the life out of you or energetically weighing you down. For your evolution, you need to be around people that are of your frequency, of your vibration.